Okay, this is Nelty Campy, and I'm getting ready to judge the Children's Hunter Hack. It's 13 and under division. The pattern that we're using, I chose a pattern that had no changes of directions to keep the degree of difficulty down. It starts off at the canter, jump 2 fences, 48 feet distance, so that is 3 stride. Finish with a hand gallop, stop, back, stand quiet on a loose rein is our pattern. The horses should be on the same lead the entire way around. And this was a little challenging to judge. There are 4 exhibitors. They all did it a little bit different. 2 have what I believe, excuse my cat here. 2 have what I believe is about the correct height, 2 to 2.6. I let them have that range and show me what they were going to show best at. 1 does cross rails, and then 1 has probably a little lower height than 2 feet, but that's okay. So what I did is I kind of have them pulled up here, and they're in the order that I placed them. So this was my first place horse. We have Isan. Isan steps right off, clean transition, gets right to the pace that they need to be at. Very steady. Horse is a good mover. Approaches the first fence nice, takes it in good form, takes the second fence even in a little bit better form. Does change leads in between fences, but lands on the correct lead after the second fence. Comes down here, nice halt. Soft back up, minimal cueing. Horse turns its neck a little bit if I'm going to be picky. Stands really quiet on a loose rein. Overall good, consistent, clean, steady rhythm throughout. I really liked it. Then moving on to my second place horse. Here we have Montana. And Montana starts off. Steady rhythm. I like this. Has a little change of speed here before the first fence, but makes the distance really easily in 3 strides. Fairly good form over the fences, maybe not quite what Isan had in the first place. Has a little trouble stopping here and backing. Does back, gets it done, keeps her patience, and then actually, she really goes for it and drops the reins completely, but the horse did stand quiet there. So I have this horse in second place, not as steady as my first place horse, little change of speed before that first fence, not as clean a backup, but overall, really nice horse. Really liked how it rode between the fences. And let's see here. Then we've got, this is my third place pony, and this is Ella. Ella's riding looks like a small pony, so the stride's going to be different. I think she ends up doing this one in 7. Yeah, there we go. Steps off on the correct lead. Could have been a little cleaner transition. Pony's got little speed here, kind of scrambles over the first fence, does change leads in between. Good form over the second fence. Starts to peter out a little bit in the hand gallop, but obedient. Stops pretty well. Very soft in the bridle here during the backup. And definitely stands quiet there on a loose rein. So this is my third place horse. Just not as consistent a pace throughout. Didn't have the form of the first 2 horses, but still very nice go. And I did take in account too, little lower degree of difficulty with the cross rails, but you're showing me what you're comfortable at, and that's certainly okay. I'd much rather have you show. Then we have Adela. So Adela steps off here. Not the cleanest transition. I'd like to see a little better transition. More going on in the arena. I'm just ignoring that, pretending they're not here. I'd like to see a little more pace here. Now these fences are set low, kind of chips in a little bit at that first fence and almost doesn't jump it, just lopes over it. Better on the second fence. Little trouble in the backup. And Adela, you could certainly settle a little bit longer after you come to your halt before you're back. I think that might help really get your horse straight, and take your time there. You know, you paid to show your horse, so you don't have to rush through it. You can help him out where you want. This was my fourth place run, just because the fences were almost not enough fence to really show the horse. But again, that's your comfort level, and I'm super happy to have you out there showing, and lots of room for this great prospect, lots of room for improvement there. So overall, my placings went Isan, and then Montana, and then we had Ella, and finished up with Adela. But really nice class. I like all these horses. There's something good to say about all of them. So good job, guys.